What's up guys, welcome back to HMHT. My name is Ben, your host here at Half Man Half Tech. So we have a new watchOS 7 update, and it's a point update. And if you go into your settings and go to general and go to software update, you'll actually be able to see that it's watchOS 7.6.2. Now this is not all that Apple released today. They released a number of updates, and these are the updates that were released today. So you can see that they released macOS Big Sur 11.6. They also released iOS 14.8, also iPadOS 14.8, and lastly, this is the video for this, which is watchOS 7.6.2. These are some of the updates that were released today. So if you have a supported device, that is the Apple Watch Series 3, and also an iPhone that is on iOS 14 or newer, then you'll be able to get this update. So this is how the update came in. The update size is very simple rather. So I took a screenshot of an average update size, and you can see that for watchOS 7.6.2 the average update size is 64.1 megabytes. That is it should range somewhere between 60 to about 80 megabytes on your Series 3 to Series 6. It just depends on the device that you have. Now there is two questions that I would like to answer, because I've been requested by a number of people to answer those questions. And the first one is, what do I do if I'm not seeing this watchOS 7.6.2 update? What do I do basically? So the first thing that you want to do if you're not seeing the update, you want to be able to go into your settings and then go to where it says profiles. And if you have a watchOS beta profile like I do here, then you want to go ahead and delete this beta profile. So just click on it and then go to where it says remove profile. Once you remove your profile, you can always go ahead and check for your software update, and you'll be able to see watchOS 7.6.2. Sometimes if it does persist and then you don't end up seeing the profile again or the update, sometimes you do need to remove the profile. If you have like an iOS 14 beta profile on your iPhone, you can also go into settings and go to general, and it will be able to show you the profile section here, and you can delete it. So that's how you can get around that. And the second question that I would like to answer is, if I am on watchOS 7.6.2, or if I update to this update, and since watchOS 8 is just about to come out, am I going to be able to download or update to watchOS 8? So this is the answer for you. On watchOS 7, the supported devices are an Apple Watch Series 3 or newer, and you need an iPhone 6s that has been updated to iOS 14 or newer in order to get watchOS 7 and iOS 14. So if you do want to update to watchOS 8, we are going to talk about the supported device list at the end of this video. So if you do want to update to watchOS 8, the process, you can see that it's going to be the same as how you updated to watchOS 7. All you need to do is to first of all make sure that your iPhone is already updated to iOS 15, and once that comes out, make sure your iPhone 6s or newer is updated to iOS 15. And then once your iPhone has been updated, you can go into your settings of your Apple Watch, and you'll be able to update to watchOS 8, since the supported devices are the same. All you need is an Apple Watch Series 3 and newer, and an iPhone 6s and newer, and your iPhone has to be on iOS 15, and then you'll be able to see the update. Just because watchOS 7.6.2 has been released today doesn't mean that if you update to it, you won't be able to see watchOS 8 when it comes out very soon. On watchOS 7.6.2, the build number is 18U80, and this has been updated from 18U70 on watchOS 7.6.1. So the only difference on the build number is that instead of having a 70 at the end, we have an 80. So those are the software changes that came with this watchOS 7.6.2. And now let's talk about the new features and changes, or what are the reasons why Apple released this watchOS 7.6.2. So if you go to the release notes that came with this update, you will see that Apple just said that this update provides important security updates and is recommended for all users. Apple didn't really give a lot of hints when it comes to what this update is addressing or trying to solve, but there is an issue that I would like to bring to your attention, and it seems to be a very serious issue because I did tweet about it. So if you head over onto my Twitter, you will see that we have this iOS 14.8 exploit. So we want to be able to click on it, and let's see what it says here. So you can see that there's a 0-click iMessage bug targeting Apple image rendering liabilities, and you can see that here there have been about 9 people who have been identified in Bahrain who were actually activists, and their iPhones were successfully hacked with NSO Group Pegasus spyware, and this is the reason that Apple decided to release perhaps this watchOS 7.6.2 as a security update. So you can see that the hacked activists include some members that were in this region, other activists were in Lulu, and then others are in London. You can see London is mentioned there. So it's something that's affecting different users over the world, and it all has to do with this taking advantages of Apple image rendering abilities. So that is what is mentioned here, and 9to5Mac here sort of explained it quite well. So if you visit 9to5Mac and see this article, you will see that here it says that this spyware can do everything an iPhone user can do on their device and more. So it's quite a serious issue, and if you go to the Apple security update, you'll be able to see some of the security updates that were released today, since today is September 13th. So you can see here for watchOS 7.6.2 we do have an update, and if you click on that update, you will notice the term that has been used to identify this bug, and it's identified by Apple internally as CVE 2021 30860. So if you search for this, you'll be able to see it, and the impact, it says processing a malicious crafted PDF may lead to arbitrary code execution. Apple is aware of a report that this issue may have been actively exploited. So that is an issue that can affect anyone regardless of the device that you are using, whether you are an activist or not. And that is the reason why I decided to cover this update, that you update to the latest watchOS 7.6.2 that has been provided. It's true that it doesn't bring about a number of new features or new changes, but you can see that it's a needed update. And I mean, if you do get notifications and your device is synchronized with your iPhone and you get your iMessages notifications on the Apple Watch, then also you might be at risk. So it's a good thing that you update to this watchOS 7.6.2. If you do get such a bug, or if you are targeted, then you could heavily be affected like those activists. And since it's spreading all over, I do advise that you update to watchOS 7.6.2. And also I advise that you do not click on links, whether they are messages or tweets or notifications that have attachments or links that are from people that you don't know or sources that you don't trust and recognize. That will save you a lot of headache, and also making sure that you're on the latest software update is also another thing that you can do to protect yourself. So basically that is watchOS 7.6.2 and why it's an important update. Let's talk about watchOS 8, since it's the biggest highlight at the moment. We know that that is a update that is going to be coming very soon. So tomorrow we know that there's an Apple event on the 14th of September, and what we are expecting after that Apple event is watchOS 8 release candidate, or GM in other words. So it's supposed to be released tomorrow on the 14th of September after the Apple event, and then next week around the 21st we could be getting watchOS 8 being released to all supported devices and to the public. You don't need a beta to be able to update to the official release, but if you want to update to the release candidate or GM version that's going to be released tomorrow after the event, then you will need to get a beta profile, or a public beta or developer beta profile, in order to do so. So that is how watchOS 7.6.2 is, and I did decide to cover it because it's very important because of this iMessage bug, or Apple image rendering liability bug that has been compromised. So do update, and also keep in mind that I have been covering watchOS 8 on the channel, and I will be covering it and more as we go through the event and also after the event. So that's about it for me on watchOS 7.6.2. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below and stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next video very soon. Peace.